The X6 portable gaming system. This thing's been on the market for a few years now. I wanted to check it out because for under $40, and it's on sale right now as I'm recording this video for $28 freaking dollars. Comes with a battery, comes with a screen, gamepad. It's a 4.3 inch screen too, which is nice. Now it's going to be micro USB. The battery life is not very great. It's not a very fast thing. They're claiming PlayStation 1 performance. It looks like a PSP. It has wow, it's very glossy. Do you guys see how glossy that is? Very cheap looking, like very, very cheap looking. Something you'd find in your mall store. Look at my fingerprints are just all over this thing. Is there a screen? Yes, there is. So make sure you take off the screen protector here. There's like a little piece of plastic over that. You get a D-pad. Oh wow, this analog stick is awful. It's almost like those old IBM computers that have a little thumb thing in the middle, a little thumb reader. This is really bad. Okay, this is atrocious. Pretend it does not come with the analog stick, okay? Just please pretend. You get some indicator lights here. It's not even micro USB. What is that? The other USB, forget that standard. Mini, I think it is. And then you have two auxiliary, one for out and one for in. So you can like hook it up to a, you know, like and it has a camera. Let's check out the camera soon. Let's turn it on. It do have expandable storage. It says up to 32 gigabytes, which is nice. It'll, oh cool, it has a boot screen. Where's volume? Let's make sure the volume is on. Select start. Volume must be a software thing. No external. There's even a microphone right there, that little hole. Oh, it does have triggers, just two. Those clear buttons there. And there's the speaker on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a mono speaker. It might be stereo speaker, but there's just one speaker. It's not on this side either. And then this little disc in the middle doesn't do anything. It's just really copying that looks. You got select and start, and you got volume up, volume down. Go ahead and click this camera. It's not touchscreen, but let's go ahead and do X to go in. Or O. Okay, O goes in. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's actually kind of cool. Let's move this up. Let's try to get the Supra. You see that? Okay, and then let's, it has zoom. Okay. So you can zoom in with your triggers, with your bumpers at the top. And what else do we have here? Okay. Okay, it took the photo. Okay. Which helped a lot. And then you can change how long you want it before it sleeps. Power savings, date and time, language. Oh, it has some sort of TV out. I wonder how it does that. Sync media playlist, advanced. What's in advanced? Information, ketone. Yeah, let's turn up. Let's see what tone 2 is. Ooh, that's ugly. Ooh, we can make a little song here. Let's try Punisher. Should be the Capcom game. See, we're punching. So it's really hard to do with the analog stick. Oh, I got it. It's way easier with the D-pad though. What's my other kick? Come on. It is the turbo version, huh? Trying to do a. Let's try with the analog stick. Oh. It's hard to do with the analog stick. But there you go. I mean, look, I'm able to kill this guy without too much effort. All right, works pretty good. And like I said, you could save your state, save it right here. The file is saved, and then easily done. Taking a look at this, you can easily drag and drop music. You can add ebooks, pictures. Here's the photo. Where's the photo I made? I don't know. Hey, there's the photo we took. I did just want to see the games really quick. So those would be in game. And these are 2 games right here. And then game 1000. So okay, it does have NES games on here. So quite a bit of NES games. Castlevania, Chip and Dale. Here, I'm going really fast. Let me slow down for you all. Back to the top. So even has some numbering here. And you can play with these files and change the names and things. Just, you just click twice and then you can edit the file. Baseball, Blaster Master, 1942, 1943 for NES. So in this whole folder, there's 1,200 items. So it seems like it basically has every single NES game. Castlevania's, Chip and Dale's, Corvette ZR1 Challenge, Dig Dug 1-2, U and J. J, I'm guessing, is the Japanese version. Excite Bike, Galaga, Golf, Gremlins. I mean, it's got a lot of games. It's got, it's 1,000. Do you have the Marios? It should be under Super Mario S. It does have Rampage. So there you go, Super Mario Brothers. Look at all that. A lot. Super Pinball, Tecmo Ball, Tetris 1 and 2. Different versions, so quite a bit. So that's NES. The 128, this is your Neo Geo. Okay, so here's your Neo Geo. A lot of this is run with the Final Burn. And then 32. Interesting. Got some Game Boy games here. Some NES games. So you got a couple Game Boy files here. And yes. And at this point, you could just drag in more Game Boy games or more arcade games, and they should work fairly easily. The Manhattan Project. All right, so final review. I mean, you really can't knock this. If I was one of those, lame stores in the mall, selling all these replica machines and stuff, they're gonna mark this thing up to like $100 and sell it all day long because people have to have it right then and there. Grabbing this thing for under $30 right now is ridiculously a steal. If I had a kid and I want to get him into retro games, this is great because he can throw it around. I wouldn't feel bad if he spills water on it. And all things considered, out of the box, it's not, it's nowhere near like an Ambernick. Go get an Ambernick R350, 351, a Retroid Pocket. There's way better portable emulators out there. But when it comes to like an entry level with a 4.3 inch screen, I mean, a lot of these cheap ones are like 2 inch, 2.5 inch screens. So big size screen. It looks like a PSP. It's also a camera, a calculator, and all that other stuff. I mean, it almost pays for itself the minute you need it. If you find yourself in a situation where you need a calculator or a camera, maybe you're out walking and you catch a photo of a burglar. I don't know, but it's interesting that it's kind of this really cool. It doesn't do anything really well, but it does a lot of stuff. I haven't tried it as an MP3 player yet. I imagine, depending on how high your standards are, if you just literally want something to play music, it might actually work for that too. I mean, it's really hard to hate on this thing because it's so cheap, and cheap in price and cheap in quality. I mean, and look at all the fingerprints. I mean, but I don't care for the price. I don't care. Oh, and you get headphones, and you get an adapter and a box. I mean, This is a cool little, if I was a Secret Santa, I would totally dig this. Especially if I knew nothing about retro games. It gives you a little bit of information about the different ways you can boot up, 4 different methods. It's a TFT screen, by the way, in case you were wondering. There's arcade games and then general games. Game manipulation. Double-click O, press start for general games. For arcade games, double-click O, press start. Gives you a general idea of all the games and all the buttons. And then I think this is a different language. So that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.